Initiating Project Backfeed Terminal. Zone 47 Archival Database accessed. File designation asset 160R, colloquially indexed as the Ring of Broken Promises. The asset contains a volatile somatic rewrite matrix. Upon activation, it violently deconstructs the host's baseline biology, converting the operative into a hostile feel-infused construct, categorized in our database as an Arañez. The matrix executes a gender inversion override. Irrespective of baseline biology, it locks the output to a female structure, suppressing external transformation agents. However, testing identifies one pharmacological exception. Ingestion of the iron boot flask chemical agent intercepts this pathway, stabilizing the host's original parameters. Due to these aggressive cascading biological overrides, Asset 1160R is classified as a highly volatile somatic hazard. Retrieval requires strict adherence to Ministry isolation protocols. This hazard classification is derived from the First Contact Incident Report. Archival logs detail an unauthorized marine sweep of the eastern shelf of Darkmoon Island, which resulted in a massive Ministry casualty log. The operating unit documented the discovery of a submerged shipwreck resting in the gloom of the eastern waters. Approaching the vessel triggered an ambush by indigenous constructs operating at threat levels 70 to 80. The resulting localized psionic disruption induced extreme paranoia, triggering immediate fratricidal combat among the extraction team. The operation resulted in near total unit loss. A single surviving operative managed to extract an unnaturalized raw template before evacuating the sector. This catastrophic loss of Ministry personnel mandates the current tactical protocols. Deviation from these parameters will result in immediate termination of the operative, and extraction is strictly limited by a temporal infiltration window. Operatives may only deploy when localized spatial gates to Darkmoon Island are actively tethered to the primary Elwyn Forest or Mulgore transit networks. Upon successful transit, the operative must navigate to the eastern shoreline of the landmass and initiate immediate submersion into the oceanic shelf. Proceed to Coordinate 7438. The target location is a cliff embankment, granting access beneath the sunken shipwreck. From the embankment, the trajectory descends sharply beneath the seabed into a flooded subsurface anomaly, categorized as the Cavern of Lament. The topography is highly deceptive. Deviating from this exact descent vector guarantees fatal spatial disorientation and immediate mission failure. Once inside the cavern, frontal assaults against the indigenous constructs are strictly banned. Overt aggression guarantees a lethal swarm. Alert operatives must maintain stealth infiltration, isolating constructs one by one. Neutralization must be achieved using long-range kiting vectors to minimize physical contact. Statistical analysis indicates a 47% probability of the raw asset materializing from a neutralized construct. Multiple engagements may be required. Upon securing the raw template, the operative must immediately evacuate the cavern and locate the Ministry asset processor designated Chester, operating under a civilian guise on the island surface. Transferring the raw template to Chester is the only approved stabilization method. He will process the material into a portable state, preventing the immediate biological collapse of the operative holding it. Following acquisition, utilization of the stabilized asset is subject to permanent biological thresholds. The operative's cellular rewrite is strictly hard-locked to a maximum active duration of 15 minutes. Deactivation of the matrix initiates a mandatory 2-hour systemic cooling period required to purge residual fel radiation from the operative's biology. Any attempt to bypass this cooling phase and re-engage the asset prematurely will trigger total fatal cellular collapse. Furthermore, operatives are strictly forbidden from mounting, piloting, or riding mechanical or biological transport units, while the somatic matrix is active. Rapid spatial acceleration introduces extreme physical stress, causing catastrophic structural failure. This instantly collapses the active IVE camouflage, returning the operative to baseline visibility. The Ministry of Moral Efficiency expects perfect compliance with these parameters. Deviation guarantees neutralization. Terminal shutdown sequence initiated. End of file. Data transmission successful. End of log. Voidmart is not responsible for data corruption or loss of life during retrieval. Thank you for your cooperation.